I have a family member who is a drug addict and an alcoholic, and you didn't really talk about it. There was a lot happening, and I thought I was the only one.
Most majority of my life, I was raised in a single-parent household. So for individuals that don't know what it's like to be raised in a single-parent household, the children tend to help contribute to help be part of the breadwinner of the family.
When I was younger, I didn't care about family. I didn't care about me, you know?
Struggling with the addictions of a family member, working 2 jobs as a teenager and still not making ends meet, lashing out and failing to connect with family. Young people in our community face trials and challenges every day, and for many, they feel alone. But through programs at 360 Youth Services, they get the support they need to create a positive future. 360 Youth Services can change lives through substance abuse prevention education, housing, and counseling. Jessica didn't know where to turn as a family member continued to abuse drugs and alcohol.
He's my loved one, and I thought maybe if I loved him more, maybe if I showed him how much I cared, he would change. That he would change for me because he loved me back.
Jessica joined Positive Choices, Positive Voices, specifically for teens and young adults who are coping with a loved one who is using. The group helps family and friends navigate the uncertain territory that comes with such a challenge. Positive Choices, Positive Voices is a safe place to share concerns and learn ways to communicate. Jessica discovered that just because a loved one had gone down that path, it didn't mean she had to follow.
I found out that I couldn't control his life, and that I couldn't change him, and that I have to focus on myself.
Antonio found himself in a balancing act, attempting to finish school and working as much as possible to support himself and his mother, who was also working 2 jobs. The strain was overwhelming.
I found myself later transferring to 2 other schools. I was very involved in athletics, but I couldn't seem to keep up with the pace in which it was going. I was having a lot more troubles just finding my way as a young adult.
The mother of a close friend contacted 360 Youth Services, and Antonio found hope with their transitional housing program.
I didn't think about it in the moment that life would change so fast just by the, dial of a phone call. So literally the first week I moved in, I applied for a job, found a job within 3 days of being here, and they continued to push me forward in terms of achieving my goals.
For Monique, connecting with family was always a struggle.
Me and my mom always had issues. I used to be so impulsive with my reactions, just jump the gun instantly.
To get a better handle on her emotions and reactions to situations, Monique began a counseling program at 360 Youth Services. She learned that it's okay to ask for help.
Getting help is okay. It doesn't make you a weak person, I feel like. I feel like it makes you stronger, because once you've got that help, the initial help, you can further help yourself grow into something way more than what you thought you could. And I feel like 360 helped me do that.
Through the support of the Transitional Housing Program, Antonio received stable housing, mentoring, and counseling. He graduated from high school and is currently attending Southern Illinois University, where he is studying psychology. He recently received the African American Achievement Scholarship, one of only 9 students to earn it.
Part of the reason I am in psychology is because of my experience that I gained from the program. I feel like a lot of those skills help complete me as a person.
As for Jessica, she continues in the Positive Choices, Positive Voices program, now mentoring others.
There is hope out there, and it's gonna take time, it's gonna take hard work, but don't give up. because now my family member is sober. So don't lose hope on yourself, even though it seems like the whole world is falling apart.
Life is challenging, but those challenges don't need to be faced alone.
We have like all these swirling mixed emotions and feelings, and we're like, nobody else feels this way, you know? And then like once you get in the room, it's like you get it off your chest and they're like, oh, that's completely normal. And you're like, this whole time I felt like I was like on Mars, just, you know, all by myself, and now here I am in 360 room feeling like I belong.
360 was a light in darkness for me. It kind of gave me like a silver lining.
I have my own path and I'm gonna follow it, and I have my own dreams. And when I walk in here, it's validation that I'm worth it.